Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us back here at Jackpot Digital's channel. We're, of course, sitting here again with Jake, who previously in the last video, we got to know his background and kind of the intro to the story a little bit. But today, we want to go deeper into the company and what they've been up to lately. So, Jake, how are you doing? Are you ready to dive in?
Absolutely. I'm doing well, thanks.
Good, good. So let's start it off real simple. Jake, you and I are going into a building together. We're getting the elevator, we're going up 50 floors. I look at you and say, Jake, what does Jackpot Digital do?
Jackpot Digital is the global leader with a very interesting, innovative technology. It has a Goldilocks monopolistic position in the gaming world with a new product called the Jackpot Blitz. It's an electronic dealerless poker table that's disguised as a poker table, but really is a, a, a smart table. It's very much like a smartphone. The only difference is it's 86 inches and it's geared towards the casino industry, and it can basically add any type of game or content. And the purpose of it is to have the games dealt faster, more revenue, more profits, zero mistakes, and eliminates the dealer.
Interesting. So you got this high-tech, beautiful device from the way you're describing it. Explain some of the games and how people would interact with it.
Well, initially we focused on poker, and that's our core product right now. So we have, for instance, Texas Hold'em and Omaha. People would sit around a table just like they would at a regular dealer table at a casino, but instead of a dealer, the cards are dealt automatically. But all the other gameplay is exact simulation of a regular poker game. But the difference is just there's no need for a dealer. So you can play with the cards, bend them, even though they're digital. You can play with the chips. All the positives of the social interaction of being around a poker table, talking to players, being able to read them, but having the benefits of the speed and the crispness of the electronic format. So that is the product, basically the genesis of the product. But we've added so much more content. Not only are you able to bet with inside the game, like you can bet on the flop, and there's other multiple betting options and strategies that you can play, but we've added more games and content. So it's not just a poker table but ultimately you'll be able to play blackjack, baccarat. You'll be able to play many other multiplayer games that are derivatives of poker. So imagine it as a smart table, and we keep adding content, and you're able to play with your buddies or other people and have a good time.
Interesting. So this is a very versatile device. You mentioned it being somewhat monopolistic. Go a little bit deeper into what kind of hold you guys got on the industry so far.
Well, we basically are the only game in town on the cruise ships. With our electronic tables, we're on Carnival cruises, Virgin voyages, and all of the Carnival related brands I should have mentioned. Virgin, and very in the fall we'll be trying out with Royal Caribbean. Our goal was to get into the land-based casino business, and we got what's called GLI certification, which is industry certification to allow the tables to operate on casino floors in the regulated casino space. And you should start seeing the proliferation of those tables, hopefully around the world, but most definitely in Europe and North America right now. Right now, there's really no one else, under my knowledge, that has anything similar in the sense that that's operating in the marketplace. There have been one or two competitors in the past, but they've either not been able to proceed or closed down, and there was one other that we bought out. So we believe we have an option here to really grow the industry and grab a huge footprint in the marketplace and carve out a very niche business to ourselves.
Interesting. So you guys have a really strong position in this, as you had said. Are you able to talk revenues? What kind of revenue does each table bring in? You able to dive into that?
Well, we take a slice or a licensing royalty off all the revenue generated per table.
Okay.
Previous to COVID, most of our revenues were virtually all our revenues were on the cruise ships. We were doing approximately $2.5 million Canadian. And now with the cruise ships slowly coming back, and the fact that we're starting to enter the casino space, I don't think it will be long before we surpass those numbers again. The cruise ships are back to about 20% of the sailing volume. However, we've noticed per individual ship, and again, it's early still, the results, but we see that they're at pre-COVID levels as far as the action is concerned, and we expect that to follow up if it remains true the way we're seeing record numbers at the land-based level in the casino industry. So, and the fact that we're going to have a lot more tables out in the marketplace in 2022, I do believe we'll surpass those revenues that we did previously to COVID-19.
Interesting. Yeah, COVID kind of threw everything for a loop there for a little bit, but you're right. The cruise ship industry seems to be picking back up. And if you expand onto the land, I'd say that's a real win-win for you guys. Now, tell me from here, what would you say the big highlights of the things you guys have accomplished this year so far have been, and what do you have planned for the rest of the year?
Well, we're actually adding more content. We're coming up with a second release at the end of the year with more games, more features, more bells and whistles, even better second version of the product, if you will, of the Jackpot Blitz. So we're very busy underway with adding more content and just making a better product, just like Apple pulls out a new version of phone. In addition, we're also excited about re-entering the online iGaming space and getting into the online sports world, sports betting and casino betting industry. We have a lot of the software, we have a lot of content, and we thought we'd use that content and re-enter that market. We have a lot of opportunities. For instance, when we place a table or Jackpot Blitz table at a regulated casino, many of them ask, by the way, do you have a iGaming platform that we can license? And we had software, but it was kind of on the shelf collecting dust. We thought, why are we missing out on this opportunity? Let's ramp up the software and also have an iGaming platform and make money from a second vertical. We're in the process of rolling that out. So that is also a big achievement or a milestone for the company. So our goal is to get a lot more of our Jackpot Blitz tables out, and at the same time have a second vertical with the iGaming.
Interesting. So, like you said, you're still innovating with your Blitz table, and like you said, you established another vertical. So things have been going pretty well.
Well, you hit the nail on the head there. Innovation is absolutely critical. We will be continuing to add more content and other features to this product, to the Jackpot Blitz, because that is the name of the game for us to stay ahead and basically build a huge footprint in the industry. We don't want to just rest on our laurels. It's like any other technology company. They don't just stay with one product or one version. They continually enhance it, and that's our plan with Jackpot Blitz.
Good. Glad to hear it. Well, Jake, thank you so much for coming on. Do you have any parting words you want to give people before we go?
No, good luck to everyone.
All right. Well, Jake, thank you so much for your time, and thank you everybody for watching. If you have any questions for Jake or anybody else on the team, anything in general, let us know. We'll happily dive into it for you. But for now, stay tuned. We'll get you some more news over the wire as soon as we can. Jake, have a wonderful day.
Thank you.